And when they ban black people from doing professional services, what is our defense going to be, friend? Because this picture right here is going to be Exhibit A. This says certified veneer tech. Veneer tech with no license in sight is nasty, diabolical work. And I just knew this was going to be in Atlanta before I even read the location, friend. Finally, them finna come get you when they're done with Young Thug. Oh my God. I love black people because we'll actually just add whatever word we want to in front of the word tech. For example, nail tech, lash tech, veneer tech. Why not? I don't know if this post is a joke or not because I did see it was posted on April 1st, but either way, if it's not, what's your pricing structure? Because, you know, I have been trying to get some veneer.
Hi, Pearly Goddesses. Thank you for booking with Veneers by Victoria, as my mission is to uplift women at an affordable price. But as always, now lack basic reading comprehension skills, so I wrote out all of my rules in pink Comic Sans font. Rule number 1, do not ask me if I have a license. Just trust me. Anybody who asks me will be banned and blocked. I will not be going to jail. Again. If you are an undercover cop, I was just kidding. Rule number 2, if you have bad breath, you will be sent away as I will not be brushing them. I am not a dentist. Rule number 3, you must come in with all of your teeth extracted from your mouth. Number 4, if your teeth are already rotting, that's okay. We'll just put the veneers right on top and it is your responsibility to take care of that. Number 5, if you so dare to refuse to take pictures, you will be charged an extra $175 no pictures fee, bad breath fee, plus a $25 inconvenience fee. And lastly, if your teeth happen to fall out within the first 24 hours of getting it done, do not contact me as I have already fled the country. Remember, baby, everyone deserves a beautiful horse smile. Book your consultation with me today. I also do nails, hair, taxes, driver's license.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not mad at the veneer techs, BBL techs, nail tech, ITT tech, Virginia tech. I don't give a damn. I'm not mad at none of them motherfuckers. If y'all gonna be stupid enough to go to these motherfuckers with no license, no degree, no certification, just some shit that they made on Canva, that's on you, baby. That's on you. Look, as long as somebody is selling something, somebody gonna be there to buy it. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm about to be a goddamn dimple tech. I done seen y'all out here trying to manufacture the fuck out of goddamn dimples. So I do dimples now. Okay? I guarantee you it's gonna be motherfuckers lined up. Just for their ass to come in my kitchen, I do this shit, send their ass on some instructions and be And just know it's a non-refundable deposit before you make it to my fucking kitchen, bitch. If you gonna get got, bitch, we gonna get your ass good.
Not sure how I ended up on Veneer Tech Talk, but let me just say this, because I am from Atlanta. One thing people in Atlanta do know how to do is make a bag. At the end of the day, the people who are getting these Veneer Tech certificates, they are chasing a bag. I'm not saying they're right. They are wrong. However, I think that the real idiots in this situation as a whole are the people who are going to the veneer techs. Why are you thinking, like I have veneers. I got my veneers done by a DMD cosmetic dentist in Miami. Why do you think, and I paid $15,000, okay? So why do you think that you can go to someone that is working out of a studio salon, installing veneers, painting resin onto your teeth for $1,500, and having specials and driving from city to city talking about I have a $1,500 special, post my page, win a free set of veneers. Go to my Twitter, I also have content creation. And y'all are letting them install medical grade veneers into your mouth over top of rotting teeth. Those are the real idiots. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in Atlanta, but like y'all really need help. And this is coming from someone who literally has all of their teeth done. I definitely do. But to go to a veneer tech is fucking insane. Like you might as well travel to Mexico for that shit. Like what is going on? And to all you veneer techs or anyone thinking to be a veneer tech, please understand that there was a doctor named Dr. Love and some other guy just recently that full-fledged got arrested for doing some back shit like this. So y'all please be careful out here in these streets, because I don't know why you guys are letting people play in your mouth like that, especially when oral health, when your mouth is directly linked to a lot of other health issues, including your heart. So if, let's say, for example, they put the veneers on wrong or something goes wrong and now you have infections and you have decaying teeth and etc., that then leads to like other health issues like diseases, cysts, abscesses, so on and so forth, what you gonna do? Especially when the price is like $10,000. Like, what the hell? Like, BFFR.
back to my channel. I'm back in another video, and y'all, I thought I saw it all. I thought I have seen it all, but 2024 continues to amaze me. So apparently there is this new, I don't even know what to call it. I don't think I can call it a trend per se, but there's this new scam, I'll call it. This new scam going around called Veneer text. So for those of y'all who don't know, apparently there have been some very shady dentists out there that have been promoting these programs to become a veneer tech. Now, in case you were wondering, no, veneer techs are not a thing. It's actually illegal. And this illegal activity is being promoted on social media. And there's a lot of people that are falling for it. These veneer tech programs are literally going for thousands and thousands of dollars. And people are actually paying to be a part of these programs, and then after they complete these programs, they get these certificates that aren't even legit. They're not legal. They don't have any legal standing. Like, you literally, like, because it's not a thing. It doesn't exist. It just goes to show you not only how naive people can be, but then also how much, or how little I should say, that people actually do their research and look into things. Here's the thing, I can see both sides to this, right? Like, I can also say that, you know, like, I can say that the people who are going to these veneer tech programs are not, you know, the brightest people out there, but I can also acknowledge why someone would want to do this and why people have a tendency to fall for these schemes and these scams in attempts to try and make, you know, some money. Because, you know, I will say that first of all, any dentist that is out there that's promoting this illegal activity, they need to be held accountable, and they need to go to jail, or they need to have some type of repercussions for doing this, because promoting something illegal like this, collecting people's money and doing it all on social media, I feel like there has to be some type of accountability held for these dentists. And I feel like these dentists and, you know, whoever it is that's, you know, running these programs, you know, they're preying on people. They're preying on people who, again, are just very naive, very gullible, or just very desperate. I think there's a lot of people who, you know, they're looking into these programs, and, you know, they may be desperate for money. We're in desperate times right now, okay? The economy is falling apart. Rent is sky high. Groceries is sky high. The middle class is getting more and more just non-existent at this point. It's really hard out here, so people are just looking for any means to make money. They're looking for any little come up. And so when you hear about veneer tech, especially with, you know, the increase of people getting veneers, people are looking at this like, you know, like they do lash techs and nail techs. They're like, oh, I can do some veneers and get certified at that and make some money, because there's a bunch of people out there that are looking to get their teeth done. But as it has already been said time and time again, speaking from the perspective of someone that would go to said veneer tech, right? When you are getting dental work, okay, dental work done, that is something that should be done by a professional, and a professional only. There are certain things that you can cut corners on and, you know, find a cheaper deal here and there, but when it comes to your teeth, or when it comes to your overall health, again, whether it's teeth, your eyes, whatever it is, you need to go to a professional. Trying to cut corners when it comes to getting dental work done, because people don't understand, like, your teeth and your gums and everything, you know, underneath that, like, there are a lot of important, like, you know, like nerves and connective tissue. Like, you have to really, really, really be careful with that. That's why, like, you know, when you get cavities, when you get root canals, it's very important to get those things taken care of sooner than later, because it actually could lead to something serious. I don't think that people take, you know, the health of their teeth as seriously as they should, because people don't even realize, like, the longer that you go without taking care of your teeth, or again, you try to cut corners to go to someone's veneer tech, and then, you know, something happens, you get some type of infection. That infection could lead to something horrible. And so, you know, I advise anyone out there, if you come across these veneer techs, please, please, please do not, if you are looking to get your teeth done, if you're looking to actually get veneers, go to a professional. I understand that it costs a lot of money to get your teeth done, especially if you don't have dental insurance. And even if you do have dental insurance, it still costs a lot of money to get work done outside of just your basic cleaning, right? I understand that completely, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, as much as it sucks, getting proper dental work done, it costs money. And if you don't have the money to get it done properly in a safe environment by someone that knows what they're doing, that has years worth of experience, it's just not worth it. And I saw a lot of people talking about why people even feel the need and feel the pressure to get veneers all of a sudden. That whole thing of people feeling like they have to look perfect and have to uphold to a certain standard and appearance online. And I think that's also an important conversation to have. Like, why do people feel the pressure to have perfect teeth, perfect skin, perfect everything, right? Everyone's trying to look perfect 24/7. We live in a social media era, and we live in an era where people are constantly picking each other apart, picking each other's flaws, whether it be online or even in person sometimes. And people are very insecure, and they want to have certain enhancements. And we've seen this too with surgery and BBLs. Like, we've heard time and time again about women getting BBL surgery from people that aren't licensed and that aren't registered, and they'll find people for cheap, and then they end up getting like a botched surgery or something goes wrong. And so you guys, you have to be careful. You have to really be careful when you're getting any type of work or procedure done on any part of your body. I don't care what it is. Now, if you're able to find a legitimate person to do your work outside of the US, because I've seen people say that too, like, oh, we're looking for cheaper services, go overseas. Again, as long as that person is legit and they have the credentials, cool. But I don't understand for the life of me why so many people are not only willing to go to these people who don't have years of experience in dentistry and that aren't certified, but that people would also fall for something like this and think that they can get certified in dental work in a matter of weeks. Like, who's ever even heard of that? Like, that should be a red flag right there. And so it's honestly insane. And I really wanted to see what people were saying about this, because when I came across it, I'm like, there's no actual way that this is actually like a thing that's happening, but apparently it is. Hey y'all, so one thing about me is that y'all know I love to be nosy, okay? I love to be in the business, in the know, whether it be celebrities, people online. I love to see, what's going on, what conversations are happening, whether it be pop culture, trending topics, or even dating. Have you ever been out somewhere and, you heard someone talking on the phone? You might listen in a little bit without them noticing. Or have you ever been out eating with friends and you see someone on a date and you're really curious to know what they're saying? Well, what if I told you that there was an app that was literally designed for you to listen in on people's dates? Yes, you heard that correctly. There is this new app called Riz that allows you to listen in on people's dates. Now, you're probably thinking, oh man, not another dating app. But luckily for you, this is not a dating app. This is actually a reality show in an app. Think about a show like Love is Blind, Are You the One, or The Bachelorette, but in an app. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys my profile, and we're going to be nosy and listen on some people's conversations. Okay, so as you guys can see on screen, this is my profile. Obviously, like, you go in, you set up your bio, your about me, you can put where you work, what your education level is, you can put your socials, you have your lifestyle habits, so what type of music do you listen to? Do you exercise often? Do you smoke? Do you drink? You can add all that in there, as well as your sexuality, your height, your zodiac sign, religious beliefs, whatever you feel comfortable, sharing on a public platform. This is where you will fill that out. And then the fun part. So on Riz, you actually have shows that you can follow. And these shows consist of a conversation between two people. And you literally can listen in from beginning to end about what they're talking about. And the great thing about this app is, you can go into their conversation, see how the conversation flows naturally. You kind of just hop in wherever they are. But you can also scroll up to see how the conversation began and how they got to where they are now. So one of the shows that I'm going to be showing you guys today is Between Honey and Terrence. So let's see what they're talking about.
Okay, so I saw the question that they suggested that I asked, and I was like, this probably be funny. So if you can only make animal sounds on our first date, what sounds would you make? Let me hear it.
I was barking at my phone when I seen your picture anyway, so I feel like that works.
Oh my God.
Wait, what kind of dog we talking? We talking like a pit bull, a Rottweiler? We talking like, what kind of bark we talking? I want to hear it.
Nah, my bros found out that I was on here barking on the second message to you. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for that, Mom.
So as you can see, the conversation started out really interesting with that question. The one thing that I really love about this app is just the authentic, natural flow of conversations, which I think allows for more authentic connections to happen as opposed to, you know, maybe some other apps that might be out there. All right, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit further to see what else they're talking about.
I'm from DC though. Anything you heard about us up to this point is cap. We really are the best demographic of men in the country. So don't believe the hype.
I've heard otherwise.
I'm crying. Man said the watch list no. So your friend group and my friend group probably would click because them motherfuckers is crazy. Like no filter on nothing we talk about or nothing we say. First be looking at us like we, like you said, need to be getting help. But I'm from Memphis. I moved to New York like 4 years ago, and now I stay in Jersey. So that's where I reside. I've never been to DC. I didn't even know. Honestly, I didn't even know DC had a black population.
Oh yeah.
I thought DC was uptight, white, and like giving White House all the way around. So I gotta come visit, honestly.
So as you can see, just in this conversation, you know, they're getting to know each other. Again, it's really giving off that vibe of like if you just meet somebody out in public and you're just chatting it up and getting to know them. That's the vibe that you get from this app. And it looks like they're getting along pretty well too. Okay, so here's another show that I've been following with Keyshawn and Cassia. I'm sorry if I butchered those names, but let's see what they're talking about.
All right, so tell me, what quality do you find attractive in a partner?
That's a good question.
I think the most attractive quality in a partner is someone who's willing to understand and learn you. Because I feel like today a lot of people are so superficial that if they don't like what they see immediately, then they just dub the person altogether. But I think it's really important, especially for me. Like, I'm a complicated ass bitch. And I think it's so important when my partner shows the desire to actually get to know me on a deeper level.
That's a great answer.
Yo, this is so true. I think too many times we get caught up in making a list of what we want in a person or looking at profiles and trying to find the right person rather than learning from people who they are. People will definitely show you who they really are. So I know for myself, I definitely like to hear people out. Before I just X a person out, I definitely want to see what their morals are, or what their heart is, you know, things they like, to see how compatible we are, and just go from there. So I like your answer. That's really nice.
You know, this was a really good answer to that question. And again, like this type of app, you can have those type of deep conversations just off rip. And even in just this snippet of this conversation, you can see that they're starting to talk about, you know, what they value, you know, when it comes to dating and when it comes to a partner. And those are all things that are really important to see up front. And sometimes you don't get that just through, you know, texting and swiping left or right to really get to those deeper conversations. So if you want to be nosy and see people shoot their shot on Riz, or if you want to shoot your shot on Riz, make sure you guys check out the link in my bio to download the app today. Make sure you guys follow me on Riz as well. And let me know what some of your favorite shows are on Riz. Now let's hop right back into this video. Someone said, I will be front row for the documentary they're going to make about veneer techs, fashion braces, and other illegal procedures on teeth that shouldn't be done in someone's basement. And I agree. Like I said with the BBLs, like you're seeing more and more people cutting corners to get these procedures done. And people have their different reasons for why they want to get something done. Yes, it could just be because it's something that they are insecure about and they want to get fixed. But a lot of times it is due to societal pressure. And I feel like a lot of people don't like to talk about that, or they don't like to acknowledge that. People are so quick to be like, oh man, I had nothing to do with other people. Yeah, sure. I'm sure there are some people that, you know, no matter what, even if you have everyone telling you that you look fine, that just deep down, you know, there's something about you that you want to change. 110%. But let's not sit up here and act like there is not a societal pressure on people to look perfect. It does exist. And I think that we're doing ourselves a disservice by not at least acknowledging that when we see so many people willing to put their own lives at risk by going to someone's basement and trying to get somebody that's behind the scenes that doesn't have the credentials because they're that desperate to get these procedures in order to look perfect. I also seen a few people make up some pretty funny names like Braces by Dia. I don't know if this is fake. This might be like an actual person, but I've seen people, you know, come up with different names like Veneers by Veronica. Like people just coming up with different names. So this person made a really good point. They said, y'all spent the entire week dragging veneer techs in Atlanta. It was in Atlanta. Noted. And you don't see the correlation on why folks are even going to veneer tech instead of a licensed dentist. And like I said, there's a different myriad of reasons as to why someone would go to a veneer tech, just out of desperation, out of just, you know, a lack of knowledge and research, and a lack of funds as well. You know, people make the argument that, you know, these procedures are so inaccessible accessible to the public because of how expensive it is. And so, yeah, someone's gonna go to someone's Veneer Tech or BBL Tech because they really want these procedures, but they can't afford it because they don't have the money. And you know why they don't have the money is because of the economy and people being underpaid. Like, there's like a rabbit hole that you can go under. But you know, all in all, again, like, even if you know that is the case, you still shouldn't cut corners when it comes to your health. I'm sorry. So someone actually posted a news article that was written recently by CBS News in Chicago, which basically talks about this woman. I'm gonna read it. It says, unlicensed dentist charged after leaving Chicago area. Patients with fake braces. A woman posing as a dentist was arrested in Schaumburg. I'm sorry if I butchered that. After customers complained she gave them fake braces, and in one case, a patient had a chipped tooth after a visit. Police investigated and charged the so-called dentist with a crime after a CBS 2 investigation. It was not Monica Davis's first run-in with the law. Okay, and apparently she has some similar allegations as well before. Again, that's just insane. Oh, actually, we can click the article right here. Let's look into this. Yes, apparently she was arrested a few months ago in January for doing work on people's mouths without a dental license. Again, you cannot have someone doing any type of procedures with no license. And then apparently she launched an advertisement on TikTok for her company, The Veneer Expert, where she offers services like missing teeth replacement, braces removal, and veneers. This is actually insane, bro. Someone said apparently the new scam is veneer techs who are doing illegal dental work in people's mouths and charging thousands for them to teach others how to do the same. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing to try and offer veneer services on the low, but for you to then advertise this illegal activity on social media, and then you also have the audacity to charge people thousands and thousands of dollars. And now these people who, again, you know, we have to hold people accountable. Folks should have did their research, but now you have all these people who, you know, they think they got a, you know, a new opportunity, you know, they about to, you know, start this new venture, but now they're about to start doing something that maybe unknowingly is illegal. Someone said teeth by Tremaine. They said, I know access to medical and dental care in America is ridiculous, but going to Teeth by Tremaine, who operates out of someone's backyard shed, is not the answer. It's not. It's not the answer, y'all. We can't be doing this. The existence of veneer techs is what happens when we fail to teach that dental care is health care. The story of the long-term harm will inspire an award-winning documentary. I do wonder, I don't anticipate this being a documentary, but if this continues to be a thing, then maybe. Because I can imagine as people start to actually go to these veneer techs and they start to share their stories and it starts to become like a really big thing, it may turn into like a mini docu-series. I'm not sure, but you know, to their point though, right? Like, dental care is health care. I never understood why certain types of healthcare is separated. Like, you have dental, you have, you know, eye care, like you have it like all separated. And then even if you have all the type of insurances that you can have, still all of them don't cover every single type of service. And it's just, the cost of healthcare in this country is just ridiculous, and getting access to proper healthcare is just insane. And then someone posted this flyer that was at someone's beauty bar, and it literally says, first of all, they didn't even spell veneers correctly. They put veneers. Veneers, bridges, Botoxes, lip filler, microblading, teeth whitening. Y'all, we have to have a little bit more discernment. We have to have a little bit more discernment, because if I saw this and no, come on y'all, this is not, I am not going to get my teeth done at the same place that I'm getting Botox and lip filler. Like, please. It didn't even spell veneers properly. Like, come on y'all. Even just, again, like, I know, you know, small businesses, they may not have the best, you know, graphic design skills, cool, but I feel like someone's legitimate dental office that does legitimate work is not gonna have a flyer that looks like this. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed to see people fall for this craziness. Like, but y'all, listen to me closely. Please. If you are, you know, very adamant on getting work done to your teeth, if your teeth, you know, is something that you're very insecure about and you're looking to get work done, please just save up your money. Try to get some insurance, you know, do whatever you can. But, you know, whatever you do, do not go to nobody's veneer tech. Do not try to cut corners on your dental and your, you know, your health, your dental health. Like, you can't cut corners on that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, letting someone play in your mouth like that doesn't have credentials is a very, very, very dangerous game to play. Because again, like, if you're getting any type of work done, if anyone is like exposing any part of your body, because, you know, I assume with veneers, well, I don't know, I've heard different things with veneers. Like, I've heard that sometimes like they'll shave down your teeth, or they might remove teeth, whatever it is. Like, I wouldn't want anyone doing that does not have several years of experience, like, point blank, period. And if you are somebody that, you know, you might be struggling and looking for a side hustle, or you're just looking for, you know, a new opportunity and a new way to make money, this ain't it. There, you know, and I'll be the first one to say that opportunities nowadays are very hard to come by. You know, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I've talked time and time again about my struggles with the job market and just how I've become completely checked out, which honestly, like, to be transparent, I am like fully checked out of the job market at this point. I know people keep saying, oh no, keep going, keep applying, keep doing this, keep doing that. I don't want to. I don't want to. Like, now I really am focused on just creating opportunities for myself through my channel, through entrepreneurship, offering my own marketing services. Like, I'm really like considering going full speed ahead in freelance and doing my own thing, because the job market just hasn't been in my favor. And people make so many assumptions. People assume that, you know, you're not applying enough. People assume that you aren't looking at other industries. People assume that you aren't looking at job titles that, you know, are within a different field, but the skills still transfer over. Y'all, I've done it all. I've looked at it all. I've done everything that I can do at this point. And so if the job market isn't willing to be a little bit more flexible and a little bit more open to, you know, people like me who, you know, graduated college a few years ago, and, you know, it's not like I'm starting from zero experience. Like, I've actually have a good amount of experience now under my belt, but, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, this job market doesn't care about new grads. And so for me, I just had to look for other ways of making money and making opportunities for myself, and hopefully through, you know, me finding other means to make money and also maybe networking and meeting the right people, you know, I can get a better opportunity. Even the job I have now, even though it's, you know, I've talked about how I feel about the current job that I have, but I literally got this job through knowing somebody. You know, I didn't even have to apply. I didn't have to submit a resume. I just knew somebody and I got the job. So, you know, I think that people have to find different ways of finding their opportunities, but this is a no. But yeah, let me know your guys' overall thoughts about this whole crazy situation in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.